as a kid, I always liked musical theater, and I was living up north, and I just enjoyed it. And when I came down to Toronto, I had taken singing lessons and started singing, and then I moved to Georgina and ended up with the church choir and with South Shore Theatre, Queensville Players, Theatre Aurora, Newmarket Theatre, Old Town Hall Players. I mean, it was just, if you belonged to one group, if they needed someone in a pantomime or something, you went. So it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. I did some acting, but it was mostly singing, chorus, and also producing, advertising, promotion for the theater, more than actually being on stage, although I was in a few musicals, yeah. I started off in Theatre Aurora, actually, in the musical part of it, in Guys and Dolls as one of the Salvation Army ladies. And that was fun. And I played the ugly sister in Cinderella, and yeah, a few others, yeah. I'd say I had more fun with Cinderella. All I had to do was wiggle my toes and the people laughed. You know, I mean, it was a fun one to be in. More serious ones too, like Jesus Christ Superstar and many variety shows. Yeah, and then choirs. Always with, Blue Bridge choirs, sang with them, and church choirs always. Started in church choirs when I was 11. My father brought home an accordion, and I said, "There's no way." But he thought it was a good instrument because you learn, you can play piano, you can play anything if you know how to play accordion, he said. And I said, fine, my sister can do that. Can I take singing lessons? With community theater, everyone has to be hands-on every aspect of theater, from costumes to advertising, promotion, set design, everything. You just have to, because you're small in numbers, so everyone gets to do something. But I always had fun with the advertising and promotion, always did. Getting them t-shirts and mugs and selling flowers in the lobby for the stars on stage, It was always fun. Queensville Players, yeah, the first thing, I had a store down in Aurora, and it was called the Fabric Boutique, and we did costumings and things like that. So they said, Jackie, would you like to come up and costume? And I said, well, what's the show? And it was the Mikado. So that was my first time with Queensville Players in the Queensville United Church, and I did the costuming for Mikado, all Japanese. It was lovely, yeah. And then it just started from there. Then the next thing I know, I'm singing with them, and that was in 1984. I'm not just absolutely sure what date, but it was, yeah. And I've been with them ever since. More now in the background if they need something or want something. But I'm very supportive of community theaters, musical especially, yeah. We have kids working along with adults, painting sets. You have people that maybe are struggling in school or with shyness, and they can excel on stage. They learn how to read, write, paint, help with costumes, take direction. I think it's one of the best teachers. We've had kids start here, right here in Georgina, that were at the Red Barn Theatre, that were with Queensville Players, South Shore Theatre, that have made a career out of theatre. Jacqueline DiPietro. She was musical theatre, went to St. Clair College, got her degree, and professionally worked in theatre, musicals and whatever, and received an award for Best Supporting Actor in New York City. That's big. Lauren Ferrer, she's another one. I could name a few. Kate Ottaway. I mean, she started in the theatre with her mom, Ruth, and now she's manager over at the Stephen Leacock Theatre in the theatre. So it's, you know, people love it. Donnie Bielik, he was one of our South Shore Theatre people, and he's down in Toronto managing theatres and you know, stayed in that field as well. We were doing good. We were getting full houses. We actually outgrew the Belhaven Hall because we were getting full houses, and everyone got involved, even the ones taking the tickets. If we were doing Egad, the Woman in White, they were in costume as well, the ones taking tickets, and so everybody felt involved. Good fun. We had some really good plays, you know. Doctor in the House and See How They Run were started here at the Sutton Public School. That's the first time that I saw the South Shore Theatre, and I said to Joe, hey, I'm going to try this. Well, don't get me involved, he said. Meanwhile, he ended up being a professional actor at the end of the day, doing commercials and making very, very well. Yeah. So, you know, you never know where the road's going to take you. Yeah, so I just enjoyed being part of the theater community, and I think it's something that everyone can go to. They can be part of it. It's not going to cost you $1 million. It just seems that everything today has a price tag, but theater still is an affordable family event. Like, you can bring your whole family, and everybody will do something and be involved somehow. I remember one of the actors was being carried off stage, and her hair got caught in the zipper, you know, the sweater zipper, and the line was air, air, and Joe said hair, hair. He was afraid to drop Denise in case she pulled her hair out. Theater and business got together. This is painting the Red Barn Theatre. That was Family Trust. I was working at Family Trust, and I said, we need the Red Barn painted. Well, all the agents came out and started painting. Theater is like one great big family. I've got some friends for many, many years.